Guys, welcome to my first video on the channel, looking at Path of Exile for this season. I'm not talking to you.
I'll just put you up to 150%.
Anyway, talking about my necromancer, Billy Mancer here. We've made it up to level 86 since the start of the league. It's been a couple of weeks, I think. This is what you'd call the Zoomancer, and I'll show you what I mean. So it employs, we got specters, zombies, 2 golems currently, animated guardian, and skeleton as well, which max is 9 with valve skeletons. That's 22, 30, oh, it says right there, 39 extra skeletons, so huge amount. I just got my first Maven invitation, so let's go do that real quick. See it in action. Make sure I've got all my ores. Crucible. I've had a lot of fun with it so far. Really easy, like, experience, really, so far.
Oh, joy!
Yes. If anybody wants the build information, I'll put a link to it in the video. It's the GhazzyTV Zoomancer on, I think it's the Icy Veins web. So currently level 86, and I'm doing tier 7 to tier 8 map. That's as high as I've gotten so far. It's pretty much breezing through those maps. So I've just been randomly bored with alchemying things. It doesn't even matter what it is. I've been able to go through everything so far. Since everything in the map device pretty much just affects the player, not minions, your minions stay just as effective no matter what you're doing, really. So I'll run through a wasteland map really quick. We can see it in action a little bit better than doing the Maven fight.
When I'm ready and not
Basically, the way I'm playing is normal run speed, casting skeletons in front of me. That'll activate all the other minions to kind of jump in and attack. If I want to go fast, I'm doing a phase run and then just dashing. You can also phase run and then use convocation to put a bunch of people right in there all of a sudden. On top of that, I'm also using Desecrate and Bone Offering. When you encounter hard rares or map bosses, really easy to just kind of cast Desecrate, which does a little bit of chaos damage, and cast your Bone Offering, which extends your minion life and kind of helps them stay alive. Now there's one of the Necromancer Ascendancy passives, even though it doesn't really matter out here because there's so many people on the ground. Since you have Desecrate and it creates corpses, there's actually a Necromancer passive that when there's corpses on the ground, let me find it. Yeah, you consumed a corpse recently, and then with corpses nearby, allies deal 10% more damage, enemies deal 10% reduced damage. So that's really a nice thing in boss fights. Convoke! Pop out all my skellies here. I mean, look at the amount of minions on the screen. That's a crazy amount. I can just not run into a dead end. Okay, boss up here. Maven fight. Here's the ball. Yeah, so you can see I'm casting Bone Offering and Desecrate just alternating at the same time. It helps to deal that little bit of extra damage. So in a very, very, very small nutshell, that's this build. It's just a massive minion build, just throwing a giant blob of minions at everything in the map, which works pretty well, and it keeps people from attacking you most of the time. Every now and then, like during during Delirium, and some rares will also just automatically target the player, it seems like. But when they do, you can just hit Convocation, pop all your guys around you, and just dash away. So I plan to post more of these as my build goes on. I'm kind of in a medium budget sort of build right now. Still a lot of upgrades to go, still several levels to go. But all in all, it's working really well, and I've been pretty pleased with this build. It's definitely been easier to level and to go through maps than any other starting league build that I've played. So with that all being said, I'm gonna jump in and start grinding back away at some maps. And I will see you guys in the next video.
Adios.